Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for checking out my video. I'm John, and you're watching Road Reality. And today's inventory day in the Road Reality studio.
All right, here we go.
We're gonna go through all the stuff I've bought during my motovlog journey so far. Yep, it's expensive. It doesn't have to be, and I know you can shoot things on a smartphone. That's one way to go. It's not the direction I chose, however. And today I'm going to explain why and show you around all the different things that I've bought to get this channel up and running. And I think along the way we're going to keep a running tally. So look for that number to appear somewhere. And we're going to have a little fun at it. So let's dig in. But before we get started, go ahead and like this video if you like motorcycle content and motovlog gear reviews, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So let's begin with cameras. Hero 8, this was the first one I bought. Ooh, pretty box. I actually have it here, and I'm using it. Hey look, it's you watching me, watching you, watching me. That's some Inception level stuff. Anyway, I'm using both cameras today, so empty boxes will have to do. Next up, the Hero 9. Yay, another empty box. See? But it comes in a carrying case. This will be important later. But anyway, Hero 9, this is what I have attached to my helmet. Surrounding each camera, the media mod for that camera. This one's for the 8, and this one's for the 9. And the reason I use these is because they serve multiple functions. As you can see from the Hero 8 here, it's got the media mod for it attached, but that gives you a cold shoe here and a cold shoe here, which allow you to attach things like the light mod and this display mod, which we'll get back to in a minute. Very handy stuff. Beyond that, it also gives you access to more ports on the back, and it does a microphone adapter. So if you're like me and you're recording with external audio, I'm looking at you, Moto Menji, who doesn't use an external mic, but I have one, and it's a purple Panda, and I really like it. It was about 40 bucks. And the mic adapter is very important. You basically need one of those. So yeah, multiple functions, one item. The nice thing about the media mod for the Hero 9, as you can see here, is that it has a foam wind cover on it, which works pretty well, at least in the winds that I have filmed. So, or windy situations I've filmed rather. And I like that. The audio is much clearer, and the mics on the Media 9 are way better than the mics on the Media 8, which you can't see. So Media 8, yay, Media Mod 8. Those are the cameras. In addition, you'll need SD cards. They're not pictured, I'm using them both, but I like the 256 gig SD cards. I'm using, I don't know, SanDisk or something. You can get them for like $45 a piece. They're not that expensive. The cameras, by the way, were $350 each, and the media mods are $80 each. And we'll get into the other mounts now. So for mounting to your helmet, boom, helmet front and side mount. You can see the box a little clearer here. And this is the part I'm using. It allows me to use a half helmet and attach my GoPro, which is awesome. And out of the box, it looks like this. See? A little close up there. Ooh, fancy. And it's got this articulating mount that turns the camera 90 degrees from where it normally would be on any other GoPro mount. And it fits in all the normal flat places you can clip these things. Anyway, very useful, love it. Next up, the Jaws mount. This flex clamp is super useful. And here it is, ta-da! It has the gooseneck on it, which can articulate any angle you want and rotate. And this clamp is sturdy. Oh, I love this thing. I've clamped this thing to desks and bikes and maybe not my truck, but definitely the bike and my trailer and other places to do videos. Comes in handy, and it works on a wide range of different bar thicknesses. You can see here the clamp opens up pretty far. and it's very strong. This will hold on at highway speeds. It'll even hold on to your hand grip if you want. You saw that video, right? That was pretty early on. Love the Jaws mount. The other mount that I like is the 3-way mount. Yes, sex sells and GoPro understands that. But here on the box you can see it has a built-in tripod and it's got a selfie stick mode. See here? Ta-da! I would show it to you in real life, but I'm currently using it. My 9 is attached to it. It works great. So I have the tripod attached to the bottom. So this tripod here, yeah, that screws into the base of the 3-way and allows you to use it as a tripod to go up and down. And it's stationary, so you can't see it, but yay, it works. So those are the mounts that I use on a regular basis. Some other things that you're gonna need, accessories if you will. The light mod, this one comes in handy. I'll show you the actual light mod in a minute. But here's the box for a display mod. And you can see that here. Again, Inception level video editing. Woo! You probably see a green screen in there, but I've removed it elsewhere. Haha! Anyway, maybe not, I don't know. We'll find out in post. But the display mod is here. It hooks in the cold shoe on top of the media mod, and it gives the Hero 8 a front-mounted selfie camera like the Hero 9 comes with. I didn't think I was gonna need this thing, but it really comes in pretty handy. I'm pretty happy with it. So I like that one a lot. Other things you're gonna need, boom, backup batteries. Yep, they're like 20 bucks a piece, but if you're gonna record for more than an hour with the Hero 8, or about an hour and a half with the Hero 9, they're gonna come in handy. Pull over, boom, swap them out, keep recording. The other big thing in the accessories, this guy. This is their thumb screw wrench, seen here. It's got solid surface here, but it opens up over here and the thumb screw end fits in it. So in the case of something like this media mod here, you can see that, hopefully you can see that, there's a cutout in the media mod for the end of the thumb screw. Well, if you're like me and you mounted your GoPro on your helmet on the left side, there's no cutout for it. So it fits backwards and it wants to go through this side. So even then, you can't get your fingers in there, but you can get the thumb screw wrench in and loosen it and tighten it so that you have a solid mount while you're riding, because I find that important. So I mentioned the light mod, and that ties in nicely with the case. I got some mounts in here, ancient technology, an old GoPro Hero 3, spare batteries, and the aforementioned light mod. Ta-da! 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 Okay, so I'm too cheap for sound effects, but you get the point. It turns on, it's got 3 levels, and then it starts flashy mode. I don't like that so much. But if you're gonna film inside of a trailer or something where there's a little bit of light, but not a ton of light, this little guy is compact, has a decent charge. It comes in pretty handy. I've used this in a few videos. Thought the lighting was better, it wasn't. But carrying case, very important. Definitely want to have that for keeping all your stuff together. Fits in a saddlebag or whatever while you're riding. I like that a lot. But yeah, some things that I'm not so happy with. These guys. The large tube mount and the handlebar seat post mount. Neither one of these have I used a single time. This one only fits on my engine guard on the Street Glide, and I haven't used it yet. So hopefully this year I get to use it. But this one isn't big enough to fit on anything on my bike. So I'm really not happy with that purchase. And that one didn't make it to the bin. But something else I'm happy with is the dual battery charger. Ta-da! Yeah. It does what it says. It charges 2 batteries at once. So if you're like me and you've got 4 batteries for each camera, you can get them charged up fairly quickly. That's another thing. It comes with another battery. So the camera comes with one, The dual battery charger comes with one, 2 more, and I think 4 is ideal per camera. That gives you pretty much most rides you're gonna go on, unless you're doing like a multi-day trip or you're riding all day, in which case you're probably not recording all day anyway. At least I don't. But yeah, that's what I got. Something else I got that I don't like, it's not, I don't want to be mean because it's a very nice mount, but it's the Rick Rack fairing mount for the Street Glide. It's a nice mount, it just doesn't work for my purposes. It doesn't bring the camera high enough over the windscreen to see me, so it doesn't work as a rider view, and I already have my helmet view, so it became superfluous. But it's very well built, I like it. I have a video on it that I posted where I reviewed it. It's good stuff, just doesn't work for me. Next up, remotes. Ta-da! And I'm using this one, you can see here. Yeah, take a look, yeah, ooh, remote. Yeah, it's this one is the remote, the new one that GoPro just came out with. And it works pretty good. I have to do a review on that one. But this one I did review. It's the Smart Remote. And it's pretty good. I'm not using it right now, obviously, but it doesn't work with the 9. So I had to get the remote to continue filming. Something else you're gonna need that nobody ever mentions, gaffer's tape. Stuff sticks to everything, doesn't leave any residue. So if you wanna tape notes to your gas tank on your bike so you can remember what you're doing while you ride, yeah, ta-da, or directions. Hey, there you go, gaffer's tape. Works great, won't hurt your paint. So that's that. Hopefully I threw up all the numbers, and at the end of the day, when you tally it up, I spent like $2 grand on cameras and mounts and everything else, and oh, that's a lot. Oh well, it's been fun. I've enjoyed the heck out of this. And yeah, there's a few other things that I bought while we're here. I got replacement folding fingers for both cameras. So they come in these packages here. I haven't even opened these yet because I don't need them, but I figured why not have them if I break them or they get worn out. I've noticed that thumb screws, like this one, these thumb screws will wear the inside of the fingers on the camera eventually, so I figure I'll need the replacement fingers at some point. And I bought a grab bag. Bam! Yeah, grab bag. Ooh. This guy here, that's the part of the helmet side mount that turns the camera 90 degrees, and that's the important bit. But it also comes with spare thumb screws and some other mounts in case you need more mounts, because apparently that's what we need, a lot of. But yeah, I think that's about gonna wrap it up. So what do you need? Need a camera, need a mount for your helmet, need some spare batteries, and editing software. I use DaVinci Resolve, and shameless plug of the week, I'm doing a whole tutorial series on DaVinci Resolve for motovloggers, so check that out. First one's probably out by the time this video goes live, but if not, look for it soon, and look for plenty more in the future. And if I didn't mention it already, it doesn't have to be this expensive. If you want a one camera setup, $640 if you're buying brand new straight from GoPro and you're not paying any and you're not getting any discounts. I joined the GoPro subscription thing when I bought the Hero 9 because they had a deal on it, and that's when I ordered about half of this stuff because 30% off, who wouldn't? But yeah, that's $640 or so to do a one cam setup, and then if you want 2 cameras, double it. Hey look, math, it works. But yeah, I've spent quite a bit more than that just in various other things. Like this, a $50 USB hub, but it's got 10 ports. And I use them all. I don't know if you can see that in the background, but yeah, I use all 10 ports. It just boggles the mind. But I like having both cameras hooked to the computer at once, and then everything else is charging and kept on the charger at all times. So that's pretty cool. I like a USB hub. And the one thing I didn't mention, creativity. Gonna need some of that to get some footage going, right? That's our inventory. We got cameras, we got mounts, we got accessories. I think I went through it all. I took notes, of course, because I'm an idiot and that's what I like to do. Yep. So that's gonna wrap up this video, folks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like and consider subscribing. Until I see you again, keep the shiny side up.